need all my day one fans to welcome the newest member of 1017, Matt Critter, and this straight out of Memphis.
So Matt Critter, a rapper signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 Records imprint, has been formally charged with first-degree in relation to a fatal December 2022 shooting. So Gucci Mane has continued to prove his ruthlessness as a record executive by dropping an artist from his 1017 label just one day after signing him.
We are following more breaking news tonight. This is about a Memphis rapper connected to Young Dolph. Rapper Big Scar has... This is what was posted by rapper Gucci Mane on his Instagram page. It shows a picture of Big Scar along with the caption that reads, "This hurts. I'm going to miss you."
Like, this the crazy thing. You say to them you finna pay for the funeral, then you laugh.
Like we called you or something.
Like a nigga called you or something, cuz. You didn't have to lie. You ain't have to go ghost either, cuz. It was gonna get paid for either way. You could've just said you ain't had the money.
Hey yo, squad, what's the drill? Back with another video, man. It's a roller coaster when it comes to Gucci's 1017 record label. They've been losing talent left and right to prison and complications of their lifestyle in the streets. Maybe it's time to change management. Maybe the era of gangster rappers is too risky to build a label on. But some speculate it's something even more sinister that's now at play. Some believe that Gucci is sacrificing his artists to level up his bag on their insurance claim. So without further ado, we gonna chop it up and break it down. Radrick the Atlantic Davis, also known as Gucci Mane, also known as Big Guwop, also known as the Zone 6 Ice Cream Man, is a legend in the rap game. We saw his come up from the wild and reckless leaned up Gucci to the rehabilitated, healthy, business-minded, and family man Gucci. Bro got out of prison and hit the game with the old switcheroo, bossing up and changing around his life. And with that change, he had his eyes set on becoming the new record label boss with a roster to take over the game. That was the birth of the label 1017 Eskimo, and he had signees like Asian Doll, Lil Wop, Rollo, Young Maul and Lil Quill, and Hood Rich Pablo Juan. It was one stacked roster, but things went sideways. Asian Doll, Lil Wop, and Hood Rich Pablo Juan were all unhappy with the label's management. Lil Wop plastered vids on the net calling Gucci out for taking 20% when he's not helping with anything and wanted off the label.
Guwop let me out this weak ass management deal. Alamo, get y'all shit together, bro. 20% off me and he not doing shit for me, bro. Gucci getting 20% off me and he not doing shit, bro.
Later on, Lil Wop will come out as bi, publicly opening up about being attracted to trans and feminine men. Asian Doll also posted about issues with the label and wanting off and got her release. Pablo was in a whole nother situation. After a while, when you heard his name, it wasn't about music, but it was about him getting robbed, jumped, and snitching allegations.
I'm saying, and ain't no more Pablo Juan. I'm saying, I don't think Gucci can get that back for you.
Pablo is snitching, Sheldon. I don't know, they pulled up on him, you know what I'm saying? You know, they said them folks pulled up on him. It's count time, they said them folks pulled up on him, man. They got there spilling beans, talking about some 21 Slaughter Gang is a gang, and 21 Savage is the leader, and Young Nudie and all that.
I mean, he was straight up being crucified. His L basket was overflowing, but the last L broke the camel's back when he was sentenced to 5 years for a RICO charge after taking a plea deal. Gucci was over it at that point. He pretty much wiped his hands clean with the first batch of 1017, cutting his losses after claiming to have lost $4 million trying to invest in them. Them past L's was finna be lessons and not losses. They would teach him how to build a bigger and better 1017. And soon, Gucci posted online calling for the hardest unsigned artist to rock with him, and he got $1 million to put on it. And by golly wow, he seemed to have cracked the code because bro stacked up a fire roster of both male and female artists. I mean, bruh had Double R Big Scar, rest in peace. He had the shysteiest of the shysties, Pooh Shiesty. He had All Bite, No Bark, Big Walk Dog, Gangsta Princess Enchanting, Icy Queen K Sade, Mr. Smoker Op Coach the Ghost, the Young Savage Road Boy, Gang Aficionado Fujiano, Hothead Hot Boy West, and the Trench's very own Big Fizzle. Together with Gucci as the head honcho, they formed like the Hood Avengers. Everybody was putting in their work, and all of a sudden, it's like 1017 was where it was at. Nobody was letting up. It was straight pressure all the way around. In 6 months of starting from a clean slate, Gucci was up and winning. they would go on to release a compilation album with the Hood Avengers named So Icy Boys, showcasing the label's talent in the booth. Big Guwop had it on lock, but the lifestyle they started to live was catching up to him. The dominoes were stacked up and the chips started to fall. Fujiano's rise was cut short when he tried to dip from the law and went on the run from a pistol charge. His actions were rewarded with a prize of 5 years behind bars. That carved a chink in the new 1017 armor, and it started to break apart from there. The shysteiest of the shysties couldn't evade the law any longer himself. Even with all his success, bro was still slamming out the ops allegedly. Investigators documented 3 different shootings where he was walking down on folks. What's even crazier is bro was trying to toe tag dudes right opposite the police department.
Police and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot that October afternoon where the shots flew, and it happened right across the street from the police department and town hall here in Bay Harbor Islands, and days before an arrest.
Shiesty dodged life in prison by taking a plea deal but got 5 years instead and was taken out of the game like Fujiano. Young Maul was still trying to make his label deal work, but in 2021, hopes of that started to fade when he caught a case. He was one of 6 men arrested and charged for the 2021 shooting of a man at a gas station in Decatur, Georgia. The feds was cleaning house in 1017. They had their eyes on the Atlanta kingpin Rollo for a minute, and they finally caught him slipping. He was charged with conspiracy to distribute 100 kilos of dope and was sentenced to 8 years behind bars with the possibility of coming home sooner with 4 years time served, along with 1.5 years shaved off for good behavior, and hopefully more when he gets his GED. Brooklyn's very own Coach the Ghost had hella potential and was the wild card in the bunch from that side. Gucci really reached to the world to find bro to sign him because he seen the talent to bring in them M's. The deal was inked, but Coach the Ghost was too obsessed with smoking ops and was another one who fell off to the feds cracking down on the new 1017. It was alleged that Coach couldn't resist the urge to create a new strain of pack and was arrested and charged for the homicide of 17-year-old Brian Sannon. Gucci decided to cut his losses with another wasted potential on the roster, but all wasn't lost. There were still artists holding it down, and K. Sade, Enchanting, and Mr. Double R Big Scar were among them. Meanwhile, Gucci was out scouting for more talent to build back the momentum that they lost. He would find his way to Memphis rapper Matt Critter, who became the newest addition to the roster along with another rapper, Baby Rax.
Hey, listen, I need all my day one fans to welcome the newest member of 1017 Matt Critter and this mother straight out of Memphis.
Trench facts. Matt Critter is affiliated with Trula Mafia, who are ops to Big Scar's Double R gang. But guess what? When the money calls, they somehow coexist on the same label. You see how that works? The label was down but not out, and with the new blood on the team, there was hope. But that didn't last too long. Just 24 hours after signing Baby Rax, Gucci posted that he had been dropped from 1017. Things went from bad to worse. The drama with Roadboy started to unfold. The post would emerge of an LGBT member claiming that a 1017 rapper gifted them an AP. Roadboy quickly shut down those rumors, stating that the person in the pic had a tattoo on their hand, so it couldn't have been him.
Well, that's 2 things you can't let me call you: a snitch and a faggot. Come on, man. Like, real shit. I seen you how to do this, though. Come on, man. That shit on red, man. Start, man. Stop playing with me, bro.
Then he posted a pic aimed at Gucci, claiming that the 1017 chain was fake, but the key word there was, exposing that he was no longer on the label and in dealings with Gucci. And another one bites the dust. Things got worse for Roadboy after that, with him going on the run and being arrested for burglary and having a concealed weapon.
Nah, look at Roadboy on top of the roof. He gay. Look out. Look, they caught Roadboy
Bro tried the old hide in the van in the back trick, but the dog sniffed him out. Gucci couldn't catch a break, man. Matt Critter even couldn't outrun the alleged deeds of his lifestyle. News broke that bro was arrested for his alleged involvement in a homie and was charged. It was connected to a December 21st, 2022 hit on a man by the name of Markeith Taylor.
Markeith Taylor lost his life to guns on December 21st. According to Memphis police, the fatal shooting happened in a vacant lot near 660 Wells Avenue in North Memphis.
What's crazier is that word is Markeith is Matt Critter's sister's baby daddy. So if true, he was involved in his niece's father being toe tagged. The story gets even wilder with another body being dropped soon after around the same area, and that person is also alleged to be tied to Matt Critter. If you'd like me to do a vid on that, let me know in the comments. Signing only people unable to let go of the trenches is backfiring heavy. Gangsta rap is at its peak, but even if the money is booming, the risk is high for the label and the artist. But at least you had Big Scar, who many saw to be the next one to blow from 1017. Bro had the talent, the vibes, and was just real. The hood loved him. The fans loved him. He had all the ingredients to save 1017, but Scar had a demon, them pills. His life wasn't an easy one to bear. The streets took its toll. Scar, seen the worst, experienced pain and loss, and was grieving for his late grandma, and was still as genuine, but he took the pills to help to cope. Unfortunately, on December 21st, 2022, news broke that the rapper had passed away. Rumors began circulating about a car crash. Others speculated a shooting, but the real reason was soon revealed to be an OD. Scar was living through a lot. Even though it's not the best way to go, at least he's now at peace. As if Scar's passing wasn't bad enough for the label, his family soon got at Gucci's neck. Scar's little bro, Quez Ruthless, went online accusing Gucci of being broke and being fake, claiming that Gucci reached out to cover the funeral, but then ghosted them and didn't send no bread.
Like, this the crazy thing. You say to them you finna pay for the funeral, then you laugh.
Like we called you or something.
Like a nigga called you or something, cuz you didn't have to lie.
According to Lil Bro, Gucci also said he's gonna confiscate the 1017 chains, and Lil Bro said, come on if you dare.
Like, bro, you better not come try to get these chains, none of it, cuz on God, we're gonna have a real problem. What you thought you just finna use my brother to get screams and woo-woo, then went my with them chains, hours, everything that we got, hours, you not getting it back, boy.
Everyone was on Gucci until his wife slid for him and provided the receipts that Gucci did in fact send bands their way. Big Scar's sis doubled down on Gucci, telling bro he ain't getting nothing back and he gonna have to get it back in blood. Goodness. What's more, is Shorty went on to confirm that Gucci sent some money, but it's chump change and should have been more.
Gucci ain't help with Gucci ain't help with you tell me I don't give a fuck about no receipts with no 10,000 there. They want enough. My brother's funeral was 60K and all 10K.
Pops had to step in and put a stop to the shenanigans and apologize and showed some love to Gucci for helping out.
They sent they 10 bands. Gucci, he sent his 10 bands. I covered the rest. I appreciate that. Big time. Big time. Certain things were said that shouldn't have been said. It was wrong.
Realizing that he went about things incorrectly, Quez did the grown-up thing and apologized to Gucci as well for how he came at him.
I just got on here to tell y'all, you hear me, I respect that you did your part. I might did do too much, you know what I'm saying? I was pissed off, but you did block my phone, though. I ain't lie about that. Y'all know I ain't no capping ass nigga. But you hear me, everything cool. You hear me, we got everything squashed. You did your part, we did our part. My brother laid to it, this all that matter.
It's like Gucci and 1017 were cursed. The guys were being lost, so all eyes turned to the women because they were coming with some heat too. Only to see K. Sade on an interview saying that she was kicked off 1017 because someone at Atlantic brought in for artist development was sabotaging her over jealousy. Shorty's whole existence from 1017 was wiped. Gucci and them even removed her name from songs online, even though she is clearly in the video rapping beside him. 1017 seemed to be in shambles, and theories started circulating that Big Scar's passing wasn't an accident, but Gucci's way of recouping on the loss. One such theory circulating is that Gucci sacrificed Scar in order to get the insurance and secure a bag for all his losses. In Scar's sister's rant, she did mention something important to people asking why they didn't have an insurance policy on Scar. She said Scar had a policy, and also Gucci probably had one on him as well.
Yeah, he had life insurance. Gucci probably had some on him too, but y'all got him f***ed up.
It may seem like a stretch, but insurance is a big business in the industry for labels. Recall an incident in 2019 when Maroon 5's manager passed, and Roc Nation wanted their bread from insurers and went as far as suing them for their total $12.5 million on the Key Man insurance policy they took out on him. Collecting insurance on artists is a big bag, so who knows? What's certain is that 1017 went from an industry takeover to not even being mentioned with the labels that are running the game. It's just too many L's to name, man, and we didn't even mention them all. Can they make a return? I'm out, y'all.